Okay. So I guess we're calling this the Formula Drift podcast slash drivers meeting slash just talking about VFD stuff thing. I mean, we're gonna cover a lot of stuff in this, and then we're gonna open it up to some questions here in a bit. But first, we got some topics to go through. We all came up with these topics. I got a few suggestions from people coming up with these topics. Just some stuff that people might want to know, or what we think, or what's going down. And I mean, feel free over there in the chat to express your opinions and everything. And hopefully it'll be a good time. So first, I'm gonna throw this question at my boy Di over here, because he's been around the longest, way past me, and just been whole with the VFD thing, because the VFD thing's been around a lot. Basically, Di, how is VFD got its roots? Where does it start? Where does it come from?
Well, VFD started around 3 years ago. Started season 1, and at the time I was the owner at the time. So about halfway into the season, they gave me full ownership and everything. And from back then until now, we made some big changes, and the changes is working very well. So 3 years has been running great and strong.
So Carmel, I know you kind of just jumped into this very as of late, but what's your history with VFD? How did you get started with it? How did that happen with you? Because you kind of turned into our voice of Formula, the virtual Formula 3, repping the J-Rod thing over here. So how did you get started with VFD?
I remember last year I was kind of like this little itty bitty guy in the DL, and I was wanting to start a blog. I remember round 2 of last year Pro-Am when JSI Luffy won, and I think I begged everybody in the DL for replay just so I could talk to him and figure out like what he was about. And so I got an interview with him and started talking with him and whatnot, and he talked with me, and we just kind of just did our thing. And from there, it just kind of I was real low lying through all the spring and all the summer, and just kind of brought myself back up here recently with the live streaming thing I've been doing for here wow, a little while now. So
yeah, no doubt. So basically, my VFD history, as to say, started when I first jumped in competing with VFD. Still rocking the Camaro back on Forza 3. I got really interested in it. Loved being in the lobby with the judges. Loved being around it. Loved being part of it. And eventually, after some things took place, some judges moved out, I decided that, well, I'll step up in the judges thing, and I liked it. I love judging. Love VFD. And this actually leads into my next topic, and this is directed straight at Di over here. Di, where do you see VFD going in the future? Where do you want it to go? Where do you expect it to be in like 2 years? Like what's our MO here? What are we doing?
I'm expecting VFD to do big things in the upcoming years. Currently looking for sponsors, just basically get this whole series to a whole new level. So I'm expecting a whole lot of new things for the upcoming season.
Right on. I'm totally down with that. Carmel, what do you? I mean, you've kind of jumped in VFD, and we really appreciate it. But where do you want to see VFD?
I know we've been talking basically over the last month. We've been trying to figure out how do we how can we make this bigger and better. And I think we started on the right path, trying to get in contact with people with a lot of subs on YouTube and try to get the word out there, basically. And we're just trying to I know I've been trying to help y'all out just a little bit, trying to get sponsors and whatnot, trying to make the live stream a little bit better so I can bring in people and whatnot. So I think it's going down the right path, definitely where it needs to be going, to see it go to a point where we won't even know how to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, no, I mean, hopefully it gets that big. That's where I'm looking for it. I mean, we got some obstacles ahead of us if it does get this big, if it gets bigger and bigger. We definitely have some obstacles that we need to overcome to really no Forza tournament has overcome. We hit that obstacle, those really big tournaments, and then they just kind of fall apart. And I really hope that doesn't happen to us, but I'm pretty sure if we all work together, we can really pull this through. Gonna move on to our next topic here, and gonna need you guys to speak up a little bit. How do you think this season will go? How do you think like how smooth this season's gonna go? How do you feel about this season? How do you feel it's gonna go?
Well, I feel this season's gonna go very well. Look through the sign-ups and look through the thread and everything. A lot of determined people this year, and a lot of people bringing their A game this year. So it'll be interesting this year who will come out on top at the end of the season.
Carmel, your thoughts on the season?
Season's looking fresh. I know all the other tournaments that I've ever been a part of or ever seen on Forza. It's been like there's been like a 20 or not 20. It's like a 2 months notice, and everyone kind of gets kind of pumped for the first event, and then it kind of dies down, and then by the third event everybody goes away. With this one, I can see a lot of people are actually putting in a lot of work. Seeing a lot of practice lobbies coming up, a lot of practice YouTube videos coming up. So you can definitely tell there's a huge emphasis on this event more than any other event I've ever really seen. There's just people who are really dedicated on trying to make the best of this tournament.
Yeah, no. My opinion, I think this point season's gonna go awesome. I think it's gonna have a close points race to the battle. I don't think anybody's gonna really run away with it. I think it'll be fun. Hopefully we can get some great attendance. I think Base has already kind of figured out that we already have 100+ signups, and we still got one more day. I think it's going to be an awesome season. I can't wait. I'm super psyched. So I'm going to cover this first because it's getting a little more interview thing, and I kind of want this to be open between all of us. And we got some new rules, some new regulations this year. We've used a lot of the FD rules. We pulled a lot of their rules. We've definitely used their qualifying rule, which is an awesome rule. Love it. I love how the fact that you can have a rookie run be amazing, but still not make the top 32. But top makes the top 16. I think that's kind of cool how it like separates the guys a little bit. I think it'll kind of even up the bracket a little bit more, even maybe. Because you really got to go all out on that first run. You can't just throw it out on a medium run and just coast it, kind of. Base, what do you think about the new rules? I mean, there's so many rules to cover. I don't think I can talk about them all right now. But what are your rules, Base? What do you want to do?
I like the rules set this year. The most interesting rule that I like is the qualifying format. And this ought to be interesting because we take the top 16 from first run. On there, the people that didn't qualify top teams would take their first and second run, and the best run out of those two will fill in 17 and 32. Now, from what I've seen from this past weekend from FD, the bracket is going to be very good. Top 16 and on, it's going to be a very great bracket. I would really like the qualifying format rules this year.
Yeah, they're really good. Carmel, I mean, I'm trying to think of any other rules. Like, that's the big one. The qualifying rule change is obviously the big rules change here. But, I mean, our tire width's kind of the same. We kind of stuck to the same tire width. We did get that new rule with the stock cars, so we can see some Vipers out there and some Corvettes and see some awesome fucking supercars out there maybe even. But, Carmel, what do you think? I mean, like, what rule is, like, stuck out to you? Even if it's the qualifying rule, what's out there for you?
I do think the inclusion of the stock tire width rule and the stock weight rule is going to be one of my favorite rules, because then you're going to see a lot more high horsepower cars. Like for me, I don't think I'll be competing due to me being live streaming, but I had built a ZR1 with 750 horsepower, and I know that's even on the low end of the horsepower scale that a lot of people are running. With this rule, you're going to see a lot of like 800 horsepower Vipers and 900 horsepower Corvettes, and for me personally, I like seeing big horsepower. only because I like the way I just like big horsepower, because it's nasty to see 900 horsepower Vipers just taking it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. So next topic here, and actually, guys over there on the live stream, over there in the chat box, feel free to throw out some questions, because we'll answer questions here. This isn't just between us three, this is part of you guys too. So toss up your questions, and we'll get to them whenever we can. Try not to overload us, though, obviously. But our next topic here is the tracks, and we get a lot of returning tracks, a lot of tracks that are coming back, the favorites, Road Atlanta, Long Beach. But we also have a lot of tracks that are new. I mean, we gotta find a new section for that Texas section. That Texas section, I don't know what they're gonna run. I don't know if they're gonna run out in the bank or whatever, but we're gonna try to find a new section for that. We have a lot of sections. The Palm Beach section is looking awesome. I know it's kind of under wraps right now, but Base, what are you looking at for sections right now? Like, I know you're probably looking for the Texas section because you're out there in Texas. You're probably going to be there, so you'll probably have a little bit of an advantage on helping us find a section. So what do you think of the tracks?
Tracks are asked regarding the season. I mean, the tracks is looking pretty good this season. Like they said, the first 5 pretty much. I'm honestly looking forward to the last round section. Last round title fight.
Yeah, no doubt. Alright, we're just gonna jump through this next topic here. The tracks aren't seem like a super popular topic. Next section, the cars. I mean, the cars are kind of a big section. I've seen some threads pop up in the DL about American cars really just tearing it up, but I'm really hyped to see some fucking turbos, some fucking turbo 4-cylinders, some S14s, some 240s. I mean, Base, what do you think? I mean, I know you're kind of an American car guy, but what are you looking at for these cars? Like these, what do you think, man?
It's the field right now I'm seeing is looking pretty diverse. Like, I've seen Beamers, I've seen a lot of European cars, as well as American and Japanese cars. Man. It's looking pretty diverse. Yeah, I'm actually liking the field this year.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the cars they're awesome. I mean, you got your Camaros, you got your Mustangs. Those are kind of fucking the norms. But we're seeing a lot of like different cars, like Arrow over there with that weird ass fucking car that I can't pronounce the name of, Panaz or something like that. It's crazy. Yeah, it looks crazy, man. That car is awesome looking. You got Wesley's rocking the Maserati with the big wing. Fucking awesome car. I love that car. Looks awesome. It sounds amazing. Carmel, what kind of cars are you looking at? I mean, you got some of the lower JDM cars that are even gonna pull through and try to do it. What are you looking at with cars?
I know I've been talking with Lightning Hero, and he's got this the FC RX-7, which everybody else I've ever tried seeing drifting that car. I've never seen anybody actually use that car successfully. And I got into a public lobby with him the other day, and that thing was just ripping. That's one car I would look. Most of the other field I've been seeing a lot of the field is using the NASCAR swap Boss 302. It's looking to be a very popular car this year, only because it's like Vaughn getting Junior's car, so a lot of people are using that. And it's just I like it again. Big horsepower. I'm a big horsepower guy, so. But
yeah, no doubt. And speaking of cars, like we've seen a lot of cars rocking the really big horsepower, and it's good to see that. I mean, I like the cars with the high horsepower. The high horsepower is not a problem. I mean, I know the norm DL standard is 650 lower, but no, we judges over here, it's just we love seeing big power, big fucking monstrous 900 horsepower cars are awesome. I mean, that's any car guy can appreciate a 900 horsepower car, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm the Camaro guy. I love Camaros. But I've seen a lot of Mustangs, and I've seen some really nice looking Mustangs. Cody's Mustang looks awesome. Actually, I've seen a lot of 240s too. A lot of 240s returning back to Formula D, which is cool.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see people tearing those cars up. See if they can keep up with some of the big V8s. It's kind of going to be a V8 versus turbo thing going on this year, which is going to be cool. We may actually kind of keep track of that. We may do that. I don't know. It's up to you guys if we want that to happen. But yeah. So next topic here may be a little bit controversial, I guess you could say it is. It's the judge's opinion. Yeah, let me note here that it's not going to affect our judging or anything. But who you think is really going to come out of the gate swinging, and who is going to be that guy that everybody underestimates, that just comes out and just knocks out a fucking huge ass big guy drifter like fucking, I don't know, S&F Minty. Big name in the deal. I want to see who's the rookie that comes out swinging and just knocks him off his top spot. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Who's the underdog? And who's the big guy? Who's the guy that's coming out swinging?
Honestly, I've been looking around and I'm liking the JSI guys, especially JSI the White. He's gonna be a top threat for this round, and Steve's another top threat. And as for underdogs, I'm gonna have to go with the French guys, Joe. In Pro-Am, MSR Hydra, he was killing it both rounds. He just killed it, yo. So I'm looking for him as an underdog this season. So yeah.
Carmel, where are you looking at from this?
My big dog, I would have to say J-Side White would definitely be up there. He's been killing it. I've been watching him during DMA, and he's just every single round he is a contender for the win. And then if it isn't him, it's DB Drifter Dave. He's been killing it in that 05 Mustang. I don't know if he's bringing that to VFD. But he's been killing it also, and along with SCS Wanted, he's also just all three of those guys. I would say at least two out of the 7 rounds. That's going to be your podium. Those guys are just killing it, just absolutely killing it.
Yeah, I know. Wanted had a hard time in tournaments, always getting that second place, but really having a hard time closing out that deal, getting that win. Can't wait to see him up there battling for the win. But VFD, I mean, for me, you gotta look at the big guys, the XE guys, Bowtie, Minty, Impact, Pete the Pete's. I mean, you got those guys out there who are just gonna tear it up from the fucking out of the gate, just destroy. And then you got your rookies. Actually, there's a lot of rookies in Formula D now, or Virtua Formula D. There's actually Steve is a rookie. Is some of the DMI guys. So shout out to my own team. Yeah. Some of those guys, they've actually never done VFD. This is their first major tournament, so I'm really fucking trying to get these guys to do it, get excited about it. Then you got your veterans who are kind of sleepers, like they're like TK. TK's still rocking the S14, gonna tear it up in that car. I mean, you got a lot of guys who are just kind of like, they're hanging around there, you don't really know what they're gonna do, and then you got your big dogs. I mean, you gotta look at all the guys that are new to tournaments, they don't got the experience. But then you got to look at the guys out there who've done this before, who know what they're doing, who's gonna come out and just fucking go ham. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I've seen from some of the rookies, like especially during DMA. I look at DMA because they run the same sections, but you can kind of see the contrast between who knows what they're doing and who this is kind of new to. Not so much like trying to say that the people who are new don't know exactly what they're doing. They haven't been in a competition. They don't know the setting. They don't understand how to compete to a high level that they can in a competition setting. Whereas you get these top dogs who have done it for year after year after year, from Forza 2, Forza 1 even, and you can really tell there's this huge gap when it comes to the competitive side between those two sides. So I am hoping to see a rookie step up and do it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And yeah, there's a lot of good guys out there who are really gonna, I think, the rookies that are really gonna fucking step up their game, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be good battles. Sitting on the judging stand, I can't wait for some of the battles that we're gonna see. It's gonna be fun. There's a lot of grudges out there that are being waiting to be settled in VFD, which is super exciting to me. I love that VFD's kind of stepped up to like the ultimate fucking the ultimate battleground, like the ultimate settling zone. Like that's where it ends there, and I hope that's the way it stays. Actually, the way you battle somebody you have a grudge against, and that's the end of it. I don't want to see any drama, guys. Obviously, you know the deal. Does anybody got any questions for us off the stream Carmel, go ahead and be able to, like, if anybody's got any questions, serious questions, I'll stick to serious note a little bit. Trying to be professional.
Yeah.
Carmel, go ahead and any questions that you got, go ahead and throw them at me and Die over here.
All right.
If not, we can wrap this up real soon here. Quick, to the point, I like it.
We got Superfly. He's asking, can I do my replay qualifying at any time other than I'm gonna say he's gonna say the 2 days that we got during Thursday and Friday.
Okay, so with this, we've actually kind of graded the area a little bit on our part, a little bit of our thing. What we've done is basically, if you're from UK or you can't make the times, we're being a little lenient. We kind of want to stick to Thursday and Friday. Although if one of us are on, it won't get judged Thursday and Friday, obviously. But if one of us are on, you may be able to get it in Wednesday. But Thursday night is pretty much. If there's anybody on Thursday night, we can get you in a replay, even if it's after the scheduled qualifying time. But just try to get those replays done on Thursday, so we have time to judge them and judge the runs. The 100+ people we got to judge. So be aggressive with those. Like if we're not, keep messaging us for replays. If we're not messaging you our way, keep hitting us because sometimes we get overwhelmed, and you just got to keep reminding us. Sorry, our bad, guys. Question. You can throw the next question at Die over here. See what he's. Any other questions?
Mr. Arrow HD is asking, will there be multiple license days?
Yes. I was going to do a license day, pro license day this past Saturday, but Xbox was down for a whole day, so I couldn't really do anything. But immediately, probably the following weekend after this round, we'll probably be doing I will probably be doing another pro day with people that haven't had their license yet, So yeah.
Okay. Doesn't look like we have any other questions. Is that correct, Ryan?
I don't think so right now. No.
Is there any track questions?
Yeah, if we have any track questions about where to go track or.
No, I don't think we have any questions at the moment.
Okay. Well, I want to cover one more thing. Our sign-ups, right? So sign-ups are a lot more important than they were in years before. The sign-ups this year, we want you guys to have your car accurate to right before qualifying. So your car needs to be 100%. Your car on your sign-up thing needs to match your car that you're going to qualify with. If it doesn't, we'll turn you away and tell you to go match it or update your sign-up thing, and then you can come back. Another thing, need to have the banners. Banners are a necessity. We will turn you away if you do not have the banners. At first, I wasn't gifting them away, but so many people needed them. I am gifting the vinyl or gifting the banners. If you need them, send me a message. I'll gift them to you. Only if you need them. Please don't just try to get them unlocked. I mean, I'm just for people who have had that problem where they were reset or whatever. I will gift them to you. I'm going to be lenient about this, but you need to have them in qualifying. We will turn away people who do not have the VFD banners. It's a necessity. Also, like I said, be up to date with that sign-up thing. Car needs to be accurate, so it's really to help us keep fucking people from doing tire width rules and everything, trying to mess around with that. And one more shout out, guys. Keep the honor rule. Let's go. Come on now. Honor. I mean, I know that's a word that people throw around a little bit, but try not to go outside your tire width. I mean, we can't check it too per se, but we can try. And if we catch you anyway, then you're out of here. Zero tolerance thing. Basically, it is what it says it is. Zero tolerance. Any drama, any bullshit causing us to slow down our tournament, we will drop you from the tournament in like a snap of a finger. We are being super strict about that. And yeah, Base, do you have anything to say?
Yes, I have a couple of things. Actually, and tomorrow is basically the last day to get your cars or bugs fixed out of your cars, because tomorrow night I will be hosting a VFD practice section. So also within that practice section, I will be gathering an average of speed, so that way by Thursday morning, or most likely Thursday morning. I will have the speeds posted of what you guys should be hitting on the speed zone. And also, I've been noticing a lot of people's been getting banned, so I was gonna put it serious as this. Please don't bring in no modded cars into the game. Just don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep the modded things out of here. We don't want any of that. Excuse me. We don't want any of the modded cars or anything. So double check, recheck, whatever you got to do.
We do have another question. What are your policies on having a professional dispute on judging/outcome?
I'm actually looking at the stream right now, and I really liked what Ciro said. Judges are right, you're wrong. Basically, that's it. But obviously, if you want to know why you lost, we're not going to get mad at you if you ask. Like, you can ask why you lost. We'll explain ourselves. We'll explain our judging. But other than that, judges are right, you're wrong. I know it's a strict way to do it, but it's going to keep the tournament running well. It's going to keep us on time and just keep everything way smoother. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, just get the replay, everything after the event. I wouldn't mind, Ace wouldn't mind. We'll sit down and have a talk about it. So, yeah, just get the replay, invite us to a party after the event. We look at it. Yeah, we'll talk over it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a call that we can't decide that we can't make, we'll review it. We'll go into a replay. But if we feel, and there's 3 judges, remember, our 3rd judge is kind of up in the air right now. We may think it's Spitzy, so yeah, it's Spitzy there. But if the 3 judges agree on it, then it's kind of already done. The call has been made. Like I said, if we need to review it, we're going to review it. It's the thing, we're willing to slow down to get the call right, but we're not going to slow down because to make you feel better. Because oftentimes we've had that before, where if we go back and do the replay, it doesn't make the person happy no matter what, even if we agree with her, even if we go back and look at it and they're like, what? Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I think that's everything. I mean, I don't think we have anything else to cover.
No, I don't have anything left.
Alright, guys. Thanks for sticking around, listening. We'll see you guys. Let me pull up my dates here. I don't even know. I should know this stuff. I'm a judge.
The dates
this weekend, shut up. 17th, I think, Wednesday. Dude, okay, I've been talking. I'm a little overloaded right now. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Go ahead, take this over, Carl.
Yeah, if you're running the old Twitch layout, you'll see all the dates on the right hand side. Round 1 will be the 18th through the 20th, which is this week. Qualifying will be on the 18th and the 19th, which is the Thursday and Friday. Round 2 is going to end up on May 16th through the 18th. Round 3 will be June 6th through 8th. Round 4 will be June 27th through 29th. Round 5 will be the July 25th through the 27th. Round 6 will be September 19th through the 21st. And round 7, which will be our final round, will be October 17th through the 19th.
The time for qualifying is 5 to 8 Eastern time zone. There's some. Go to Google if you want to figure out the rest. Sorry, I'm not going to announce all those right now. 5 to 8 Eastern for qualifying, and the battles are 3 to 6 usually, but it may go longer if we need be. Can't wait to see you guys all on Thursday, Friday for qualifying. Good luck, and have a good one.
Yep.